What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Mobile Elite. Welcome back to another video, and today we got the how to grind the premium winter league upgrade SBC. We're going to show you how to do it for less than the current price of the SBC. We can show you how to make coins off of this, whether you're wanting to do it for break even, a little bit of a loss, whatever your kind of grind is, we're going to show you how to do it. So if you do enjoy, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's show you. So starting off at number 1, we got the first team, which is the League 1 in Eredivisie, where you need 11 players from the same club. This is the most expensive segment of the SBC, and it's going to cost you around 18K, when the whole SBC costs you around 40K to do at this moment. Gives you a jumbo gold back in return. I'm going to show you how we do this. So if you don't know what team to use, or this is your first time doing it, you're going to go to footbin.com. I'll put a link in the description. You're going to go to active challenges. Over in active challenges, you should be able to go to the live section. You'll see where the premium league SBC is. We're going to open that up. It's going to show you the cost of the SBC. As you see, even now it's changed the price of the SBC since when we started. And you're going to click into the League 1 and Eredivisie teams. It's going to show you the cheapest solutions possible. Alright, so I went ahead and saw FC20 was the cheapest team. I saw they had 2 gold, so I went ahead and picked those up for 400 coins. Now we're going to take a look to see how much the silvers are going for, because we need an idea of what positions we're going to pick up and how much they're going to cost. So we're going to pick this one up right away. 1.5 looks like the cheapest. That is technically a snipe too. Oh my. Okay. So we could probably sell that. If that one goes for 2K, we maybe can sell it for 2.7, 2.6K within the hour. But for the sake of this video, we're going to use it in the solution. So 2 things can happen with trading. Once you start realizing what the price is of players, you can set up a trading tip with it. So if I go to, let's say, everything's going for 2K within a couple of minutes there, I can put it down to 1700. Essentially anything that pops up here for under 1700, I can either put it in my club and use it for this solution to get it for cheaper than the current buy now rate, which means we're doing the SBC for cheaper. Or if you already have it or you don't need that card in particular, you can sell it for profit, and that can make the SBC cheaper in and of itself as well. So there's one for 700 coins. Boom, picked them up. 73 rated. How much is he going for? Easy money. So whether you're doing this as a league SBC or trading tip, that is huge money we saved if you're doing the SBC. And if you don't need him, that is huge money made on that card alone. Alright, so we got all the players needed for the team now, and we also got some bonus ones, but I just want to show you the power of sniping. So this one is a bonus one, we didn't need it. We sniped them for 1.1K. This I can sell for profit, or I could save for the next run through. I'm just going to sell it for profit, take the coins, sell them for 2.2, essentially double our coins there. But look at these, man. This right wing picked up for 400 coins. This right wing we picked up for 400 coins. This left back we picked up for 300. If you compare price on these cards, look at how much profit we'd be making if we sold this. But also, too, for the SBC, for the average price of the SBC, how much it brings it down. So all those things compounding together makes this SBC cheaper than the stated price. And doing this, you could also do it until you're in a profit if you so choose. I'm going to take that. I'm going to run with it. And we're going to get the jumbo gold pack, which brings us to the next step of this method. After you get the jumbo gold pack, I choose to open it right away. You got a couple different options you can do with this. You can save it until like a certain promo that you're excited for. Me personally, I like opening it up and seeing if we can use the cards in the next SBCs, or if we can just sell them for profit. So for example, in the solutions above, we're going to need, for the top leagues, we're going to need Prem, we're going to need La Liga for one of them, and then we're going to need Bundesliga and Serie A together. So I already see a La Liga card. I see a Prem, another La Liga. Turkish League we don't need, so we could sell this on if we want some extra coins. I'll put it up for 400, so we get 400 back on that SBC alone. Another Prem, I'm going to keep it for that run. France here, so this is an interesting one. This France card is going for 1.9K. I'm going to sell him for that. You might be saying to yourself, Yo Mumbo, shouldn't you save him for the next run through? Since it's pretty expensive, you could use this team to save some coins. You could do that if you want, but I don't want to get pigeonholed into having to pick what team I'm doing based on maybe some of the tradable cards I have in my club. If they're worth a lot, I'm going to send them, and then I'm just going to do the cheapest solution team, because I know a lot of people are looking at those too. It's going to cost a decent amount of money. We got a Sudamericana card here. I'm going to sell this as well, so we'll probably get 1,200 out of that. Easy coins there. Player contracts and stuff you can try to sell over time if you want. Position modifiers, these are going for 800 plus right now. You can choose to save them, or you can check what their buy now is and sell them for that price. I'm listing one for 850 and see if we get some there. Anchor and a Hunter, easy money here. Anchors are relatively cheap. We'll keep that as an investment. Hunter's going for over 1,000 coins. We'll list that up. Some money back there. All these random like crowd stuff, if you want to quick sell that. Kits, if you want to quick sell, you get some coins back too. Buffal, how much is he going for? He's League 1, only 400 coins. We'll sell that there. We'll store the rest to sell later or use for the future SBC. So 711 coins on quick sell value. The couple cards that we're going to sell on is some quick sell or is some transfer profit as well. And if you look at our coin total, we are already higher than what we started the SBC with. So I technically would be in profit already in this SBC. But who knows? We might buy more stuff, which can bring that coin total down. All right, next section is the Libertadores and Sudamericana. This is going to cost you around 12K, which means each player is going to cost a little more than 1,000 coins. Couple different ways you can do this. So I just went through and kind of sniped players. So you're going to see different prices across the board of what we get here, but a lot of them are under 1,000 coins. Some of them are first owner that we had in our club and we're able to reuse. You're going to have a lot of different value in different ways. So let's assume they have nothing in your club. What is a good way to start? So if you're trying to do this just once, sniping might be the way to go. But if you're going to continue to do this over and over and over, I would highly recommend you get used to leagues, the Libertadores League, different teams and different positions, what their costs are. For example, if I go to 700 coins, I look at the whole market, you're going to see a bunch of stuff expiring, and you're going to say to yourself, dang, it looks like gold libs, which, if you guys don't know, 75 plus rated or higher is a gold card. Even though it has this Libertadores design on it, it still counts as gold, and that's important for this SBC. You might be saying a lot of this stuff isn't worth selling, isn't worth picking up. You can't make coins on it. But if we put on position defenders, you're going to notice most things sell within the hour. Some teams in some positions, it might take most of the hour. But you also notice there's some teams that aren't on this at all that could be picked up on bid and could make you coins, or you could get it for cheaper. So what I would recommend you do, if you're going to do this over and over and over again, I would get things on bid, because bid is typically easier to do for golds than buy now. It's a lot cheaper. I'm going to go through and I'm going to do 650 max price. You don't have to put a minimum buy now if you don't want to. I'm going to go through and everything that is a gold, I'm going to bid 600 to 650. One, because I know we can flip these for 700 plus, but we want a little bit of each in our club so that we have many options to go through this SBC over and over and over again. You can do this with midfielders too. If you want to look at what their going price is, you could put in Libertadores. You could put in midfielder if you want to do certain positions. If you want to do certain teams, that's going to be the way you break it down. Now, the main problem you're going to run with is silvers and bronzes for Libertadores is more expensive than the golds. So it's going to be easier to get golds. But not every team has a lot of golds. Not every team is going to have necessarily the cheapest cards either. So how do I recommend getting used to the teams and which ones you need to pick? Because you need 11 different teams. I would go to the Libertadores League. I would go to club. I would start from doing the right stick to the left. So it starts you with Veliz. If you notice, Veliz is the last team. If you go right instead, it's going to start you from the front, which is the club Alizana Lima. A lot of these aren't actually in the game, and you'll notice if you look them up. Oh, this one is. Never mind then. Either way, you're going to start with Veliz in the back. And what I like to do is I like to put around 1,000 in so you can get an idea of what cards are available here, what positions you might need to get the chem. You can go to Universidad as the next one and kind of get an idea of what they're going for. And then if you see a position that is not very common or one that you still need in your solution for chem, you can pick it up for the lowest buy now. And heck, just like the Eredivisie League 1, if you see a deal, you know a player's going for a certain price and you can get a snipe in, feel free to pick it up. I'd go through team by team. I'd see what's available. I'd see what you can pick up. And that way, you don't have to worry about getting multiple of the same team. You know you can get one of each and you can stick it right into there. And then once you do that, you get yourself a Prime Election Players Pack Untradeable, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to open it up. You know, our coin balance is now a little bit down. We did buy some of those cards and we did some of those bids right now to store those in our club. If we sold on those cards that we're not using for profit, we'd probably still be in profit for this SBC. But it really doesn't matter. We got Coutinho Cam Untradeable. This is going to be a great one to use for the Premier League SBC. 82 is going to be a really good rating, and Cam is one of the positions needed. If you'll notice here, we have, looks like all cards that are usable for these first ones. We got a German second division. That's not going to be a League SBC. We're going to throw him in the winter upgrade for, I believe it's the winter, no, it's not winter silver upgrade. We're going to throw the silver off leagues into the winter silver upgrade, which is going to get us 5 common golds, which could be league SBC cards. And then the common golds that we get that aren't a league SBC, we can either use them in daily SBCs, or we can put them in a gold upgrade to get some rare gold cards, potentially some promo cards as well. We got a Italian league center mid, that's going to be good. Bundesliga striker, that's going to be good. Looks like we got a Netherlands duplicate. Is this one tradable by chance? It is. We picked this one up for 400 coins. How much is he going for? Maybe 600. Boom, we'll sell that. We'll make some coins back on that. And then the rest we can use on the future 2 teams, which we'll get in for the next one. And we'll just keep going. We're not even going to cut. Bundesliga Serie A, this is how quick it happens. We can start looking at this team. It's going to be a tradable small prime gold players pack for this one. We're going to go into it and we're going to see what we can do. So if we go in, we see Bundesliga or Serie A. We need 11 players. 1 from each team again, which is not too bad. I'm going to start going just by Bundesliga, and then I'll go Serie A after that. So we'll go in. I didn't have any duplicates that I need to take care of, but if you had any duplicates, I would use those first. So I know we need a left back. We can throw him in. I can throw in a goalkeeper. I can throw in another left back. I'm going to start putting some of these players in for the Serie A as well. We're going to cut back to see what the chem situation's like. All right, so this is the team we got just using cards in our club. I still need a little bit more chem. So I'm just going to go find a center back on the market. Can we get one for cheap? We can. 200 coins. Let's pick it up. Does this get us the chem we need? Players from one club max. Crap. This is why you got to pay attention, man. Go back in. Even I mess up sometimes. It's okay. Let's see if there's any other one. Roma. We'll go with Roma. I don't think we have a Roma card yet. This would be embarrassing if we did. Boom. There we go. It is completed. Only had to buy 1 card there, and now we get a tradable pack. So if you want to call that cost 300 coins, technically more since we bought 2 cards. 1 was usable, 1 wasn't. Feel free to do so. But really, we used a bunch of untradables in our club and packable players. I really didn't have to buy anything. And that's the beauty of this grind. How rinsable it is, or how repeatable it is, I should say. 2 lib cards back, another Serie A back, got a La Liga back, another English card, or Prem card, and a Serie A. So all these are usable. I'm not going to sell any of these. I'm restoring back in the club to use for the SBCs again. And that brings us to our last squad, man. All right, here's our last team. I didn't have to buy a single card. All these were already in our club, whether tradable or untradable from the packs we did the League SBC already. If you don't have anything in your club, I forgot to say this for the last segment of the Bundesliga and Serie A. It costs about 5K to do, so you could easily just bid or snipe some golds from different teams in the right positions. You could get this done relatively cheap, but for us, this technically costs 0 coins. Again, opportunity cost is there. The packs we opened up, all that leads to it, but I didn't have to spend a single thing in terms of liquid coins to complete this last team. So we're going to take that pack, and we're going to take the final one, and then I'll show you what we do after. So come on. Let's see what our pack luck is like. Can we pack anything? A winter card at all? So we'll do the small rare gold one first. Nope. So I'll just be fodder back in. So if I wanted to be super grindable with this, instead of these 2 duplicates untradeable, quick selling them, I would put the Serie A back in now. I'd go do the Serie A. And then for the MLS, I could throw them in a gold upgrade. Or if I wanted to do the winner upgrade, there's an MLS team in there. I could check them in there. But for the sake of the video and for the sake of the pack opening, we just quick sell them. Sorry. All right, prime gold players back. Come on. Lamer. Okay, that was pretty bad. But again, players right back in. If we look at these teams, almost every single player here is usable for the League SBC grind again. The only one that's not for this premium is the MLS, which again, we can throw them in the other League SBC, the non-premium one, or we can throw them in a gold upgrade or a daily SBC. So we'll do that. These duplicates, again, if they are untradeable, we can throw them into something. We can throw them into gold upgrade. We can throw them into daily SBC. If they're tradable like this one, we'll sell it on, or we can use it again too. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy that. Let me show you what those... Don't even know what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that is our coin total after being done. I don't know exactly what we started at. What was it? Let me go look. We started at 294,000. If you take those gold libs that we bidded on and put in our club, if you take those tradable players that we still haven't sold on yet, if you take those consumables, a lot of that stuff we could sell and get some coins back. We also have things on our transfer list that haven't sold yet that count towards that as well. Bunch of things that go into that. But yeah, hopefully this showed you can do it for relatively cheap. There are other ways you can spam bronze pack method. You can go in and you can do the winner silver upgrade. You can do the winner bronze upgrade. I'm not against that. That is going to be a longer route and I think is doable. But don't expect to sit here and spam the winner league upgrade. I'd like to think what we done is achievable. If you're doing it at a slow pace, maybe once every 30 minutes. We did it 3 times on stream around that pace. If you don't care as much about making coins and you're sitting there, you're not trying to snipe as much, and you're selling a lot of those tradable cards on, you could get some decent coins back and maybe get it done within 15-20 minutes and do that over and over and over again. Feel free to do so. But yeah, I'd take advantage of the winner silver upgrades with the silver players that you get from I think it's the second league section. You get them in. I'll just go ahead and chuck those in. The off leagues, get yourself some more gold players, and potentially pack yourself a promo card. So all these off leagues we'll shoot in. We'll make some more packs, and that will help us with the grind all over again. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. If there's an area you think we need to go over more in detail, feel free to put that in the comments. We'll be doing these on streams throughout the 24 days that they're still available. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to voice them there. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. It's been your boy Mumble. Hopefully you have fun grinding the winter premium upgrade. Yeah, we'll catch you next time. It's been your boy Mumble. I'm out. God bless.